You're watching Drake Wing Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Never here from Drake Wing Gaming. Instead of me on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of When I Knew You. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right back in, shall we? Alarm chain, we're up and let's go. They all sort of murmur in agreement. I guess we just didn't think it'd be so soon. And none of you have heard from him? Their shaking heads and soft nose answer my question. Knowing David, though, he's probably somewhere in Vegas making millions. We all chuckle a bit at the thought. But David's more than capable of doing that, I think. Since silence falls on us again for a moment, until Marcus speaks up. I'm just thankful that you're here again, Cal. We might not be all here, but, well, if you came back to us, who's to say David won't too, right? I give him a grateful smile. He always did know how to cheer someone up. Yeah, he's right. Plus, now that you're here again, who knows? Maybe word will get out and he'll come running back to see you. True. He'll drop all his poker chips to come see his favorite twink. Yeah, maybe. Thanks, guys. You're right. Besides, I'm sure he's doing well anyway, right? They all agree, nodding enthusiastically. With that, we slowly start to talk about ourselves again. Although there was still a gross feeling in my stomach. I didn't even order anything. We decided to chat all the same. I decided it'd be best to ask for more details when we had more time and focus on catching up with them for now. Get this, Cal. Marcus is in the football team. What? And here's the kicker. He's captain of the football team. Quarterback and everything. I'm sorry? I look at Marcus in astonishment, his eyes avoiding my gaze. Yeah. Didn't I say I was tired of being scrawny? This is just part of that. One thing's being, I don't know, not scrawny. Another thing is turning into a jock. That explains the varsity jacket. Trying to impress girls, are you? Even if he wasn't trying, it'd still work. Half the cheerleading squad wants this guy. I bet. Does that mean you have a girlfriend? No girlfriend. The three of us just kind of look at him. What? I'm just too busy, you know. Yeah, you guys know that. Uh-huh. Sure. Wait, I'm so confused. Of course you are. What? Anyway, Cal, I may be captain of the team, but guess who's captain of the cheerleading squad? I don't know, Vanessa? She was always kind of extra, you know? Troy snorts and Karina leans on the table to stare at me blankly. I blink at her, then it clicks. What? You? Yes, me. Why is that so surprising? You never liked cheerleaders. In fact, I distinctly remember you saying you hated them. When I was like, 10? Of course I did. Every tomboy does, but as you can see... She flips her hair in a girly, cheesy fashion. I've outgrown that phase. Clearly. I mean, wow, you're literally gorgeous. Karina smiles, clearly flattered, while Troy started hooting at us, though at who specifically, I'm not sure. Why, thank you, Callum. Glad someone finally complimented me. She hugs me again, all the while glaring daggers at the other two. What do you mean? Have they, never told you that? That's insane! It is, isn't it? Troy and Marcus avoid our gazes now, shamefully so. It's not that we don't think you're pretty, it's just... It'd be creepy coming from us. You'd probably punch me and don't say you wouldn't, Kay. He turns to me, pointing at her. Just the other day she kicked me because I said her hair smelled nice. Because you don't say that to a girl, idiot. You do, however, tell her that she's pretty. But you don't talk to girls, that's right. Can't hold that against you. You, though? No excuse. She points to Marcus, who's idly sipping his milkshake, as if this conversation didn't concern him. Don't me, you himbo. I feel weird saying it. I don't know, you're like a sister to me. Did David ever call Lupe pretty? Not once, ever. See? I'm gonna punch you in the face. There's just no winning with her, Cal. As Karina wrestles with Marcus for a bit, I take one of Troy's fries, nibbling on it. So, what's up with you? What about me? What do you got going on? Not much. I'm like student council president or anything. I'm not like student council president or anything. Right. Didn't really think so. Hey, I could if I wanted to. I know. Good thing you don't, though. Who knows what kind of rules you'd endorse? Probably something basic like no homework forever. Your campaign would be teachers are lame with a Z. Of course with a Z. By now, Karina seemed to get a good hit on Marcus, since he's rubbing the top of his head when he turns his attention to me. And you, Cal? What's been up with you? Make any new friends over at Philly? I play around with the straw wrapper, twirling it around my finger. Nah, not really. Just, people I talk to or say hi to from time to time. Kind of just felt like I was waiting just to leave that place, I guess. They're quiet for a moment, not really sure how to respond. Well, I'm glad it came sooner rather than later, even if it's not because of, the best of things. Yeah, we're really happy you're back. Believe it or not, you definitely are my favorite twink. Real twink. Heh, thanks guys. I'm really glad I'm back too. And as the sun set on my familiar town, we fall silent again. I didn't mind that one bit. It's fully dark now, and we finally start to leave, even though I didn't really want to go yet. But they all insisted I rest, and that we'll see each other tomorrow. Tomorrow, anyway. So we all decided to get on our way. Troy and Karina had said their goodbyes and left, leaving me and Marcus alone at the entrance. Do you, want to ride home? Do you have a car? Truck, actually. What? Who? You really are a jock, huh? He stretches involuntarily, flexing his chest. Yep. Marky is no more. You'll always be little old Marky to me, don't worry. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about that. Besides, you've never been taller than me. What do you mean, little? It's just how I see you, tiny little boy. Tiny? Small little boy with that Pokemon binder. Ugh, don't remind me. He looks up at the night sky, probably remembering that little phase. When you gave me that on shiny card for my birthday, man, I thought I was gonna cry right there and then. Oh yeah, I was so proud. You really loved that Pokemon. I still do. Gengar, my beloved. Beloved. Heh, well, let's get going. Don't want to make your dad worry on your first day back. Heh, oh, yeah, true. So, with one swift motion, he mounts my bike in the trunk of his car, and then we were off. Looking out the window, the sinking feeling I had comes back as my worries resurface. There's still a lot I don't know, and, well, I'd like to get the full story. For some reason, I feel like I'd rather talk to Marcus about this than anyone else, like he'd give it to me straight. Sucking in some air, I turned to him, his eyes locked on the road ahead. Hey, Marcus? Yeah? Did you see him before he left? His expression tells me nothing, the glow of the streetlights illuminating his stoic face periodically. Nah, not really. It was all just very sudden. So what, he just disappeared? Yeah, pretty much. I sink into the seat, unsatisfied. I may not have been here for a while, but that really doesn't sound like something he'd do. You don't think that maybe something happened to him? Like someone hurt him? He goes quiet for a moment, though I don't think he's pondering his response. It crossed my mind a bit, at first. And? He lets out a long, stressed sigh. Cal, David hadn't been in the best state of mind when he left. What? I can't really get into all that right now, but maybe some other time. My point is, him leaving out of the blue wasn't really out of character. He looks over at me, and his stoic expression softens into one of concern, seeing how much this new information affected me. I promised I will tell you. I know it's a lot, but that's just how things are right now. Nothing we do is going to change the fact he left. His glossy eyes turned back to stone, giving all his attention to the road, leaving out of the blue. Wasn't that out of character? Just what kind of person did he become? Marcus pulls up to my dad's, well, I guess my house, the deadly silence all too deafening. Thanks for the ride. Of course. I could feel him hesitate, as if he wants to say something, but he deflates, gripping the steering wheel. Then seemingly out of nowhere, he puts his hand on my thigh, patting it slowly. I know you're probably overwhelmed right now, but none of us really saw it coming, and it sucked for a while. It was his decision. Maybe a bit irrational, but David's not stupid. I'm sure he will come back someday, so just try not to worry too much, okay? Hey, we've got you back here, with us. Soon we'll go off to college and go our separate ways, so let's try and enjoy the moments we have together, okay? I soak in everything that he's saying, mulling it over in my head. It does suck that David's not here, but like he said, there's not much we can do about it now. And after all is said and done, it was his choice to leave, wasn't it? I look up at his big green eyes, soft light in the otherwise dark truck. As if on its own, my hand reaches for his, taking in his large one and both of mine. I squeeze it softly, and after a moment he reciprocates the gesture. I know, I get it. It's just a lot right now, you know? But thank you, I really appreciate that you're trying to make me feel better. Of course. I'm really happy to see you again. I flush, his eyes piercing my soul and his voice touching my heart. Strange. Maybe it's just my weird state of mind, but I suddenly felt really shy. Or maybe it's because I'm holding hands with my old best friend in a dark car. Who, why not admit it, is really hot right now. Either way, I look away from him, now really self-conscious. Me too. I'm happy to be back. He gives me a smile that I'm not sure whether to describe as warm or hot. I think either one would work, really. I'll see you tomorrow, then. Yeah, see you tomorrow. We say like that for a moment, with his big hand wrapped in both of mine, until he pulls away, snapping me out of my stupid trance. Yeah, goodbye. See ya. I awkwardly climb out of the truck and rush inside, wiping my hands on my jeans as I do. The lights are still on when I enter, with David sitting on the couch, watching some family game show. Seeing me step inside, he sits up and gives me a tired smile. Hey, kiddo, how'd it go? It was fine. Good. Good, actually. I was really happy to see them again. His smile strains as he nods. Good. I'm glad. His demeanor was odd at first, but after about a second, it makes perfect sense. Dad? Why didn't you tell me anything? He deflates, sighing as he pinches the in-between of his eyes together. He's quiet for a moment as I stand there, waiting for an answer, an explanation. Finally, he gives it to me. I don't know. Everything was happening so quickly. We hadn't spoken in a while, and I didn't want our first conversation to be bad news. Then it was finally official you'd be staying with me. I figured I'd tell you then, but I guess I never really got around to telling you. I'm sorry, Callum. I know how much that boy meant to you, back when you were little. Well, younger. You guys weren't that little. Point is, I should have told you sooner. Seeing him so distraught about not being able to tell me actually makes me believe everything he's saying. He even apologized and everything. That's more than I ever got from Mom. He's still Dad, after all. I awkwardly sit next to him and give his back a small, reassuring pat. It's okay, Dad. I get it. It's been a lot for the both of us. Seems like that's my favorite phrase lately. Dad gives me something of a sideways hug, squeezing me. How are you holding up? I'm okay, I guess. David always said he was going to leave town one day, so I can't say I'm too shocked. Just wish we could have all been together right now. It just sucks, you know? Yeah, I know, kid. Alright, y'all, I'm actually going to pause it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, notification bell, and ring that notification bell, and I'll see y'all in the next video. This will probably be going up on the day that I'm coming back from FWA. So anyway, I should have plenty of pictures up on my Twitter and my Blue Sky account. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!